Okay, hello everyone. We are here to talk about CCA. Today I have Clement. Clement was my ex-student when I was a teacher in secondary school. I invited him to our conversation because he had a very good CCA experience last time. I could see him grow and now he became a very mature adult. I'm very proud that Clement has done so well. He always told me that he attributed all this to his CCA experience. Would you like to share with us?
Hi guys, my CCA was NPCC, National Police Cadet Corps. Back then I was the level head for Sec 1 for both 2020 and 2019. For me, actually, I wanted to always join uniform group because I wasn't very sporty last time. And my dad was from NCC when he was back in secondary school, so he encourages me to join a uniform group. Initially, I was looking at the NPCC booth during CCA day during Sec 1 and I was like, should I really join a uniform group? To me, back then I felt that it was very boring. Like drills, tie knots, that kind of things. But after when I joined, progressively I get to experience a lot. So I went for camps, did my first aid, my life saving, even kayaking. These kind of hard skills I managed to get during NPCC. But not only that, I felt that soft skills that I gotten during my training days was actually something that I value a lot, like being disciplined, working in a team. For me, we went through a lot of experiences. So we did a lot of community-based projects thanks to my teacher in charge. And I was glad to work together with the policemen outside at Clement. Some of the projects like SG Secure and all that. So this kind of thing like interacting with the public, raising awareness about issues like crimes and all that, how to prevent it. And a lot of these things I brought back to my own work ethics. Thankfully, Mr. Tang can affirm that I matured a lot. And yes, I really do admit that the credit comes from being in uniform group.
So I was Scouts, I was in badminton CCA, and I was also a prefect. When you talk about soft skill, it reminds me of this scouting experience. I remember last time they brought us to this national park in Malaysia. Interestingly, I did not remember anything except one experience. There was this time before we went to the bunk to sleep. Then this instructor told us, beside the place you sleep, there's this hill. If you wake up 5 o'clock and you climb all the way to the top of the hill, you will see sunrise. But of course 5 o'clock is too early, so my teacher did not bother. Then at night, my friend and I secretly decided, hey, tomorrow wake up at 5 o'clock, let's go and climb this hill to see the sunrise. Yeah, we really woke up at 5 o'clock, then we climbed. It was very scary because it was very dark and we are all alone, 2 of us. You remember halfway we climbed, we hear a lot of like animals running towards us. And then we were like, what's that? Tiger or what? Then realized it was 4 very big dogs. And then wow, very fierce and I don't know what they want. Then we decided, okay, just stand there and don't move. And when the dogs came, we were all very scared. And after a while, the dog left. Then we continued climbing the hill and then we saw the sunrise. Until now, it's still memorable. That trip up the hill, right, it makes me have more courage to try things on my own. It makes me believe in myself. That's why when I became a teacher, right, I realized we can do a lot of things for our students. But what makes the student really enjoy their experience in school is the time we allow them to take the lead and let them decide what they want to do, give them autonomy. These are the things that they will remember. When I hear you, it feels like your teacher gave you a lot of autonomy to take the lead.
I think for context, in NPCC, there is this award, Unit Overall Proficiency Award. So there's a ranking between like bronze, silver and gold. So if I'm not wrong, before my batch entered, it was like bronze, silver. So when my batch entered in 2017, then my teacher in charge actually had this goal where we want to achieve gold, which is the highest, and we never gotten gold before. And to have gold, you have to do a lot of projects, your attendance and attend events, competition and all that. When you say about taking charge and autonomy, that's what she gave us. Like she gave us this goal. And all of us was into the goal. Yeah, okay, we're going to achieve this when we are Sec 3 and all that. And thankfully we did. Actually, when she gave us that initiative where we are able to take charge of achieving that goal, with of course with her help and all that, I felt that it was a very, very good thing because at least for us students, we don't have to always like listen to teacher, okay, teacher, what we need to do next? I just follow what the teacher say. I felt that when she gave us the opportunity to take the lead, right, we were able to do like a progress plan. Like how are we going to achieve that goal that we have? And surprisingly, when we entered that year, we helped our seniors to achieve that goal. And as we move on Sec 2, Sec 3 and when we take over, we maintain that goal until we actually graduate. So that all 4 years, I remember we gotten that goal award. And I remember like we initiated some projects and she actually helped us to make it happen. And I felt that it was very, very memorable. Like the fact that all of us were planning that project with her help, and she never ever said once like no, or like it's okay lah, let's do something else. She never ever said that. She said, okay, you have this project, okay, let me help you, let me support you, let's do it. So whatever projects, whatever things we wanted to do to achieve our goal, she always ensured that she gives her 100%. To me, like I felt that wow, so good to have this kind of teacher in NPCC. I know that she made a lot of sacrifice. She will stay back with us, she will be involved in everything, in all the planning process, like she will listen to us, and I felt very good lah. Besides all that, she of course praises us like, hey, you guys did a very good job. And she don't give praises just for the sake of giving praises. Like she back up her praises like, oh, I see you did this, I thought it was very good. Even I myself didn't think of that. And like, wow, teacher said that, wow, I feel like yeah, so good lah. And that actually affirmed us, whatever we did was great, let's continue to do more. And before we graduate, after thinking back, we did whatever we wanted to do, and we did it, of course with the help of our teacher in charge. I felt the autonomy that she gave us was very, very valuable, and I really appreciated that she gave us the opportunity.
Just now you talk about your teacher set a goal for you all to get a gold award. You know, we always like to say awards are not so important. The important is the values, right? But if there is no goal, then how can we develop values? Like for example, the first thing we need to do when we have a goal is we need to have a lot of collaboration with other organizations, which you all have to do. But when you all have to organize something, or when you collaborate with some organization, you have to take the lead. Or everybody have to do something to take the lead, or be proactive in something. It's not like I teach you, you need to be proactive, you need to be a team player, you will learn that. It's not like I tell you, you will learn that. You have to do it by yourself, then you will understand, oh, okay, so this is how I be a team player. It's not so easy to say you must be a confident person. It's not easy. You stand on the stage, anybody will be afraid. Even I, the first time I stand in front of a class to teach, I was also afraid. I was stuttering, and my students telling me they cannot hear what I say. We need to practice the way your teacher put in so much work to give you all that opportunity to develop all these skills, competencies and values. I think it's what a lot of students want. Even I last time also really hope my teachers give me a lot of opportunity to do all these things.
From a student point of view, if we have a teacher that supports us, believe in us especially, I think it goes a very long way. Even if we students, if we chose a CCA either by choice or by force, but ultimately every one of us, no matter we are forced to be in the CCA or we choose to be in the CCA, all of us believe in a goal, and that shared vision, the shared goal. And my teacher also ensuring that she relayed that she actually believed in us that we can achieve that goal. Having the teacher giving that so-called affirmation like, okay, I believe in you guys, like really believe, like she even participate, she be involved in all the things that you wanted to do. I thought that is very important from a student point of view, like, because if you have a teacher just be there, sometimes also not there, even he or she just say, oh guys, I believe in you guys, but she's not even there, like doesn't link. Yeah, and I feel that it was precious for me to have that kind of teacher in my CCA and in my batchmate. Even if we meet up and think about back in our experience, we confirm will always say a lot of things about NPCC. It really had a very huge impact on our personal growth especially. Yeah, and we actually made our secondary school life much more fun.
When I was a student, my PSLE score was 205. So it was the lowest in my primary school class. When I go to secondary school, when I will put together all the 20 something PSLE together, it feels like we are not motivated. When we write our handwriting, grammar full of mistakes, then when we have tests, many of us fail the test. When you go for CCA, it feels like you're not motivated. Hey, why this person is not proactive enough? To the teacher, it always feels like these students are not interested to achieve anything, or these students have no goal in life. But the thing is, inside each and every one of us, we hope somebody can be there to help us achieve our dream. I was a badminton player. I really hope to do very well in badminton last time. I really hope I could be in a national team. But of course, this kind of thing I don't dare to say, right? If you ask me, when I say, oh, I want to be in national team, I wouldn't dare to say. Nobody would dare to say this kind of thing. But the impression of the teacher to us is, oh, this group of badminton players are not interested. They don't play well. Only other schools are much better. They are playing way better than our school. So their students are more motivated. But the thing is, those students in the other schools, they've been learning badminton since very young. So it looks like they are motivated. But that does not mean that the students in my schools do not have a dream. When you look at all these students, it takes a lot of courage for the teacher to say, I believe in you. Because you're looking at a group of students who look like they're good for nothing. Yeah, last time people always think I'm not good for anything. Just study hard, just go to poly, very good enough for you. Don't do other funny things. So I think all students want to do well in life. want people to see good in them. And when you meet teacher like your teacher, then it's a blessing.
I think one last thing for me is, I think like what you said, every student has that goal, even if they don't look interested, you know what. I think I believe as a student I had a goal. Of course I didn't want to say what. I mean like, hey, you what yeah, but I think every student has a goal, and they just need someone to be there to guide them, to reaffirm them like, I'm here to support you in whatever goal you have. I'm there for you lah. I think if all teachers are like that, even not in CCA or but in schools or in studies especially, I think if all teachers are there to really be real and like tell the students like, actually believe in you guys and support the students along the way, I think they will confirm achieve the goal. Even if not in secondary school, they will eventually in life, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, speaking to you, I feel very motivated. I hope we can talk more about your experience in school, and then hopefully we can find more students to share their experience in school also. Okay, thank you so much for talking to me. Thank you.